Welcome back to the 2012 KPMG Mile Races on Bermuda Sports Network.
Here the primary boys approaching the start line.
Yes, they are. Another star-studded field, Harry.
Let's give us some of those names, Larry, if you could.
Dylan Carne from Salters. Ross Cooper, also from Salters. Cammeron Desinquoir. Max Desinquoir. Jaiden Furbert-Jaco. Patrick Harvey. Kalen Harvey. Giovaani Hollis. Hayden Ming. Senoj Mitchell. Jude Moseley. Ryan Outerbridge. Alex Pilgram. Nicholas Pilgram. Charlie Riker. T.Y. Showers. Tariq Simons. Zion Thompson. Deandre Warner. Rounds up that field. The fastest qualifier is Sajan Harvey from Work Academy. There will be a new champion this year, Harry. A new champion. Aaron Jacobs won last year in 5:47, but he's not in the race this year. He's moved up. So the race is open for a new champion tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, Larry. And we're going to hand it over to the starter, Cal Dill.
Race number 2 of the KPMG 2012 Mile Series now underway, featuring the primary boys. Those competing: Jack Harvey, Dylan Carne, T.Y. Showers, Deandre Warner, Jaiden Furbert-Jaco, Zion Thompson, Senoj Mitchell, Ross Cooper, Nicholas Pilgram, Charlie Riker, Jaiden Ming, Cammeron Desinquoir, Julan Hassell, Tariq Simons, Jude Moseley, Giovaani Hollis, Ryan Outerbridge, Alex Pilgram, Max Desinquoir, and Sajan Harvey. You can see here that Ryan Outerbridge is off to a flyer. And as stated, this is the primary boys. You see Ryan here, really excited to be on Front Street with this large crowd.
They've rounded the bird cage and now heading back east along Front Street. Rain, blow or shine, these athletes are looking good. Yep, they're showing themselves as they run through. Again, the fastest qualifier, Sajan Harvey.
And a much tighter bunch that time, Larry. Not the separation we saw in the primary girls race. So it looks like we have a good race unfolding.
Yep.
Certainly 5 or 6 challenging for the lead.
That is correct, Harry. Sajan was 3rd last year, so perhaps he's motivated to come back and maybe go 2 numbers better. But he's not going to have his way, as Max Desinquoir is also in the field. He is the second fastest qualifier. And also Ryan Outerbridge and Alex Pilgram. Perhaps will not let him have his way tonight, but we'll see.
Well, certainly no substitute for experience in sports. And Sajan, having run last year, albeit in very different conditions, he does have the experience of running the course. And he was the fastest trialist. He had the fastest qualifying time. So Sajan Harvey, definitely the favorite. But no doubt Max Desinquoir will be sticking close to him. And as I alluded to earlier, these young fellas, I'm not sure if they know about drafting and tucking in behind someone when the wind is blowing. They probably just want to get out the front. But we shall see how they cope. I take my hats off to them for competing in these conditions.
Yep, these young fellas certainly know. They've been racing one another in the cross country, and I'm sure they know about drafting, Harry. As you know, when you were young and you were competing, you want to come first and the wind was blowing in your face. What did you do? You tuck right in.
Absolutely.
We're now approaching the long tail. It's still Outerbridge hanging on almost halfway, just past halfway of the race. They make the turn. And here's the rain again. Still Outerbridge. Harvey content to be tucked in. Julan Hassell has fallen off a bit. He's running third. Outerbridge still digging deep. Right on his shoulder. Sajan Harvey won't let him go. Good form from Ryan Outerbridge. Very promising, but look at the move here. Shoulder to shoulder. Outerbridge surges again, but Harvey stays calm. Sajan Harvey and Ryan Outerbridge. Outerbridge puts in another surge, but look at the response. Harvey now puts it into third gear. Being the larger of the two, he's opened up a small gap. Only 150 meters or so from the finish line. He's really pulling away now. It's all Sajan Harvey. 20-meter lead. Julan Hassell is falling back but still holding on to third. Sajan Harvey pulling on all the reserves. Takes a quick glance over his left shoulder. Very close to the finish line. Sajan Harvey will take the gold. Primary boys, Front Street Mile.
Can't say who is in first or second, but they certainly are coming, and they're coming fast.
Yep, here comes the lead car, and right next to that lead car are the finishers. Here they come. We have somebody out in front. Here's our winner.
Yep.
And a clear winner.
Sajan Harvey.
Sajan Harvey. Well done,
5:47
Sajan,
unofficially. Yep.
Here they come. Cheer them home.
Ryan Outerbridge. Sajan Harvey was the fastest qualifier and did not disappoint tonight, coming in first, followed by Ryan Outerbridge in second.
And a good sprint finish coming up now. A Saltus runner.
Max Desenquoir.
There's two Warwick Academy runners coming through. Oh, wow, there's a finish.
Tariq Simons battling. It's slippery, have to be careful if they come to the finish line. I'm sure they're glad to see this finish line. They're looking good. 1:46, Jack Harvey finishing. Dylan Carne
and that
finishing
would be
the boys.
The primary school boys in.
And one more competitor. One more. Deandre Warner. Right through on Deandre, right through.
Yeah. Now I'm going to prevail upon the Minister of Sports, Mr. Glenn Blakeney, to say a word or two for us, if you wouldn't mind. Minister?
Thank you very much. I would just like to say that this is, we've heard of the amazing race, but this is definitely the incredible race. And we have here with us the Premier, the Minister of Tourism, the Minister of Education, along with myself, enjoying this spectacular demonstration of true Bermudian spirit. I'd like to say thank you to KPMG, to the Department of Tourism, to all of the athletes, particularly those that are visiting from overseas, the 1,000 plus visitors to our shores. We welcome you with open arms. We'd also like to say a special thank you to Donna Watson, who is the president of the BTFA, Anthony Rayner, the race director, all of the wonderful volunteers who make this such a successful race every year, and all of the athletes, particularly those that are at the junior level straight through to elite level. And last but not least, I think it's only exemplary of the Bermudian spirit to have you, the Bermudian people, out here showing your Bermudian spirit during this inclement event. But suffice it to say that it's you, the spectators, that make the International Bermuda Race Weekend the success that it is. So thank you all very much.
The 2012 KPMG Front Street Mile races will continue in just a moment.